going live. Well, we are live, but we're gonna get set up soon. Trying to get a person in here. So give me a second. We'll be getting everything going soon. So whoever's in chat, you can ask some questions if you want, whatever you want to do. I'm just waiting on somebody. If they don't come in, I'm just gonna probably end the stream and delete the fucking stream, and we'll go live another day. I think it's kind of a little late for some people, which is fine. What's up, DST show? I assume you're at work. I was not going to bring you on when I was on with the British Runner. I do not want to hear people talk about the fucking Eagles right now. I'm honestly sick and tired of the team, but I'm still a fan, so I'm going to watch the game when I can. What's up, Sonic the Hedgehog? What's going on, dude? Sorry for the late night stream. We did one with the British Runner earlier, which I enjoyed, had a lot of fun with. And I thought I would come up on here today. Good news for everybody in chat, though. I'm dropping my Brock Lesnar praise video tomorrow. So when I'm done with this stream, I'm going to edit that video, get all the pictures that I need, and then we're going to post the video. I was going to schedule it, but the last video I had scheduled fucking canceled on me. So when I was out all day at an animal hospital, I couldn't check if the video was posted. So I was sitting there for hours, not knowing if the video was even up on YouTube until I had gotten back to an area where I could have fucking Wi-Fi. So I was thinking about doing a premiere, but it's not worth it. I'll just upload it when I can. So yeah, that's kind of what I have planned for everybody. I'm trying to get TJ the Prodigy in here. It's kind of late, so I mean, if anybody wants to come in here and talk or just stay in chat, that's all cool with me. I mean, I would shit on the 49ers, but I can't really shit on other people's teams when the Eagles are pretty fucking bad themselves. So it'd be a different story if I liked a good team, but the Eagles are bad. I don't think they're the worst team in the NFL, but they are pretty bad. It's hard to watch them play sometimes. And it's a shame because they're my team, bro. And my dad got me into the Eagles, and I kept watching them because I enjoyed watching football. So it kind of sucks when your team sucks. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. It's like watching wrestling where, wrestling is something that you enjoyed. But then when it comes to what we have TV now, wrestling is beyond dog shit. Wrestling is beyond terrible. Wrestling is beyond stale. The problem is they're not doing anything unique that made it good. Now, I don't know if you guys saw, but I saw a clip on Twitter from Becky Lynch on this podcast where this dude was asking her about the heat that she has with Charlotte Flair. Now, first off, we all know Becky Lynch. I don't like Becky Lynch. DST doesn't like Becky Lynch. Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't like Becky Lynch. Let's say half the people in this fucking stream don't like Becky Lynch. So going into the video, I was like, okay, she's probably going to say some bullshit. And I was right. I was sitting on the fucking toilet, shitting my brains out from eating whatever the fuck I eat. And I'm listening in to this fucking little podcast clip. And I mean, I'm sitting on the toilet shitting my brains out because that's exactly what Becky Lynch does to you. She makes you either projectile vomit or shit your brains out from last week's dinner. So if you can't get your bowels moving, watch a Becky Lynch segment and you should shit your brains out. But the thing was that I'm listening in and this guy asks, so do you have beef with her? And she's like, yeah, I have beef with her. This is what pissed me off. She said, everybody needs a hero backstage sometimes. So I decided to be that hero. Bitch, you're the reason that the WWE's in the fucking state that they are. You killed the ratings, bro. And now you came back and the ratings are still low. They're even lower than when you did your shit in 2019. And then the guy asked, is there any struggles with trying to work with somebody that you have beef with? And she says, of course there is. And then he asked her, he says, is there animosity towards Charlotte Flair? She says, yes. I don't give a fuck. That still tells me that Charlotte isn't liked backstage. And apparently everybody wants to say Becky Lynch is this fucking messiah, a person who's standing up for all the boys in the back and shit. Get the fuck out of here. You're the reason that their ratings are so low, or at least one of the main contributing factors. That's why I made that fucking video, because she sucks. You know? She sucks. I had somebody on my comments yesterday, or actually today. He thanked me for making that video. He said, I just want to thank you for making that video because nobody makes fun of Becky Lynch anymore. And it's true. Nobody does. So let's bring Destructor in here.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
As soon as you heard about Becky Lynch, I know I had to come in. All I have to say is, it's a motherfucking work. It's all a work. You see, I'm not falling for this bullshit. They are both butt buddies. See, freaking Charlotte and Becky Lynch are butt buddies. Okay, I'm not buying this. So legit beef. I'm like, bitch, please. And I'm like, you're going around being a hero. I'm like, you're trying to act like you're I don't know what character you're trying to be, but it's cringe. She's cringe as fuck, and I am making it my mission to have Becky Lynch block me on Twitter. Okay, I got freaking Carrie and Mickey Mouse Cross to block me. I'm gonna get Ryback. I'm gonna get everyone to block me. That is my mission. Damn it. Block Destructor on Twitter because I will piss you off.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I was talking about with that guy who thanked me for making that video with Destroyer, honestly, there really isn't enough Becky Lynch hate on YouTube. Like everybody, and same thing on Twitter. Everybody's like, "Oh, like she's the GOAT,
Twitter.
and this is what she did for my life." If Becky Lynch is your role model, you have fucking mental issues.
Yeah, you just have low taste. I'm afraid you have bad taste. That's the facts, okay? Like, come on. And yeah, there's not enough Becky Lynch slander. There used to be decent amount of Becky Lynch slander when TWRP was around, but they got rid of their Becky Lynch sucks because of like some old shit from a while back. And now, actually, let me look up Becky Lynch sucks on YouTube.
I think
Actually,
your video is one of the top. Like, I think it's the first thing that comes up, if I remember
yeah,
correctly.
yeah, it actually is. The first 3 videos I see of Becky Lynch sucks are my 75 reasons why she sucks, Intelligent Wrestling's list why 100 reasons why she sucks, and 13 reasons why she's cursed, which they did. And the only other videos of note that are like noteworthy is like J Rants, obviously, OTR Central, and like Black Dupree, shockingly.
Yeah, I'm surprised mine didn't show up. I guess if I look up Becky Lynch rant, it might come up.
I think it's because your viewership isn't like the highest
there
for the
you go.
video.
Second, not bad. Damn, we're at 500 views. Wow.
Oh, hey. Personally, I think it deserves over 1,000+ views, but that's just me.
It's all good. I mean, as I said before, I don't give a fuck about views. Here's a question for you. Destructor, Pushberry Fire, Bobby Lashley, Roman Reigns, and John Cena.
Well, this is probably going to be easier than people will make it out to be. Simple. Push John Cena, bury Roman Reigns, and 5 next. Who would I bury? I push Cena because he's like the most marketable out of the 2. Bury Roman Reigns and 5 Bobby Lashley. Just I let Lashley go elsewhere, and Roman Reigns, he's just my least favorite out of those 2 because Roman's just nah. Plus, he's a Mickey Mouse Cena wannabe, so bury him.
Now, you're not a fan of Lashley anymore?
No, I like Lashley. It's just WWE's booking. It makes just like WWE in general. It's hard for me to care for the guy when I don't give a shit.
What do they do? Like besides the Lesnar match, what else is there for him to do? Maybe win the Royal Rumble.
Beat Roman for the title if they really want to do it. Which I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing. But I'd rather do Drew McIntyre.
I'd rather have McIntyre win that and then have Brock win the WWE title and then have Lashley beat him at WrestleMania for it. I mean, if you're going to try to... But the problem is, if you try to build interest for this shit, everybody, like, his match with Goldberg, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't give a fuck about it. I thought it was a decent match, but I didn't care about it. I was like, okay, I don't hate these guys, but there was literally no build. And then after the match, he beats up Goldberg's son. Like, it's like... What is the build up for that match?
It's just WWE. It's just WWE doesn't have any stories or anything that's really interesting. I mean, like,
Jerron, what are my thoughts on what? My thoughts on
John Cena,
on what Destructor said. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, Roman Reigns. People were talking about. I mean, he's over a year with the title, right? He's 400 and something days.
Yeah, he passed CM Punk's title reign actually, and most likely by the time he loses the title at Mania, he'll pass Brock Lesnar's title reign, which will probably make him one of the longest championship reigns in like a long time. On let's not name fucking Walter, but nobody cares about that fucking titty like milk fucking like UK title fag.
Right. Oh my god, Walter is so fucking overrated. He's just a fatter Cesaro.
Thoughts on this ratio? Well, you just ratioed Jared James. That's what
you roasted. You ratio. I don't care about ratio. I got ratioed on Twitter. Do you think I give a fuck? No, I don't care.
I mean, you could technically say I got ratioed by Sean Ross Sapp, but he wasn't really making an argument. He was trying to cancel me, which was a fucking joke.
Ratio. Thoughts on this ratioed fucking destroyer? Take the link and join in.
Well, to be fair, BHB has been ratioing Matt Hardy hard today, which was goated. And But yes, back to the Becky Lynch was like, shit on Twitter. I feel like there's some Becky Lynch hate. I do kind of see it every now and again. It's
But
not
it's
really
not enough.
popular. It's just not popular. The only people that really are known for trash on Becky Lynch 24/7 is me and BHB.
BHB, you, and then you have people that talk shit about her like me and TWRP, and that's really it. Oh, and J Rance. I forgot J Rance.
Oh yeah, J Rance. But when it comes to Twitter, it's mostly just me and BHB.
That's true. I see you guys putting like fucking pictures of literal trash and shit, and saying you said trash equals trash.
Oh yeah, I can probably read all my Becky.
Show.
Where's my? I don't get my birthday, which is.
Oh, it's your birthday today?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yo, Destructor, let's sing him a song.
What the hell do we sing him? But happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah, we'll sing you happy birthday. You're gonna sing it in your Triple H voice. Go.
Oh my god.
Can you please sing me Chris Benoit's theme song while saying I'm a murderer as saying I'm a murderer as the ad lib. Say it as the ad lib.
I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer. Happy birthday. I'm a murderer.
Thank you guys. I made my
DST show happy birthday.
That made up the rest of my day. Also, YouTube's getting rid of the dislike.
Happy birthday, pal.
That is on the biggest pussy shit I've ever seen in my life on YouTube.
We could talk about that right now.
Since the Netflix
Triple H voice.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah. That's as bad as when Netflix got rid of their star rating.
Yeah, I don't get why. But you know what messes me up is that you could still see the dislikes in the creator studio.
Yeah, what's the point? Like, it's just like
if you're gonna remove them everywhere, because the whole point is so that people don't get. No offense, if your video has a lot of dislikes, it means your video is dog shit.
Unless it's a troll, but like seriously, this is like the dumbest shit in the world. Like literally, I remember when I saw this shit, I literally had to quote tweet them saying in all caps, "YouTube, go fuck yourself." Like
I saw that.
And J-Rance made a video on his gaming channel, which was amazing, and it was goated, and facts, because J-Rance is goated. But, like, come on. It's like, this is bad when, like, literally every YouTuber, everyone from, like, all the big boy YouTubers, or, like, the biggest liberal shows to, like, the biggest conservative shows, everyone is unanimously agreeing that this is retarded. How do you fuck up this bad, YouTube? Like, come on.
Because YouTube is on their millennial pussy shit trying to advert themselves to TV media. That's literally what they've been trying to do since 2016. You haven't been seeing that type of bullshit on YouTubers that deserve more ad revenue than certain other mainstream YouTubers. They don't give a shit. They're trying to do stuff so they can try to get themselves good with the big YouTubers. So they can make more money. They don't give a shit about actual constructive criticism.
That's true. I have a question for Destroyer. When is I know you're kind of busy, but when is the women's roster video we did going up? If you can answer that for me, because I really want you guys to see that video. We had a lot of fun. That was the first collab video we did. Next week, sneak peek for you guys. I'm gonna try to get NC and J Rance on the same stream.
Oh wow, dude! I can't wait. And I can't wait for that women's division video. Sounds valid. I hope you guys bring that out on time.
We went into depth essentially of probably December because I have a trap toe stuff. Dude, take your time. I'd rather you come up with a great video editing than rush it. Dude, it took me. I know that Becky Lynch video was just fucking pictures, but it took me hours to edit that fucking thing because I was sitting there, I was contemplating my life decisions. I was like, why did I make this fucking video? Why am I editing it right now? I literally, what I did, I went downstairs, I went to the bathroom, and I projectile shit my pants because of the fucking video. I was shitting myself, and I was like, thanks, Becky Lynch. I'm sick now because you fucking made me make a video, dude. We were screaming. Like, I know you guys probably watched the video. We were screaming our heads off. And,
Please tell me you took medication after the recording.
No, I went to bed.
Oh, dude, you need to take medication after you raised your voice that loudly. If that's the case.
my voice was killed. I will say that. And one thing I saw from when
drink
DST,
water.
When Destroyer had put it up on the community post, I saw somebody in the comments. They were like, "Oh, you probably carried him in the video," and I looked. I was like, "Okay, I guess that's valid." And then the dude's like, "Oh, you really carried him." And then I had to come in. I was like, "If you watch the whole video, we all had points that we made. I gave the problem with having a guest on. You can't just do everything yourself and then say, oh, featuring this guy. You can't do that. I came up with a lot of the later reasons, and I'm just like, okay, dude, if you don't like me, don't watch my channel, please. I do this for fun. I don't do this to be called a moron. Like when I did my stream with the British Runner today, I had somebody in the fucking comments was like, "Oh, this is a stream for a fan, like for people who are not fans of Dead Space." And I was like, dude, did you watch any of the fucking stream? Yeah, because DST was there for a little bit. We were clearly talking about. Were we not talking about the lore and how great the game was?
Yeah, you're talking about the lore, the gameplay, over the speed running.
I heard that.
There's a lot of topics involved in that.
Yeah, and here I'll read you the comment. Let me pull it up.
I'll say this, like, okay, I was like briefly like, checking in on the stream from little bits for like a little bit, and every time I heard the stream from you, you're talking to that dude, it was all about like Dead Space and like stuff about the game. I mean, I don't know shit about Dead Space. Okay. I never played it, but at least I know.
I'll pull up the comment. So I responded to this guy. He says this was a podcast about people who are not fans of Dead Space. Never heard so much moaning and bullcrap. And I said, I have a question. I have to question if you watched the entire stream. We praised Dead Space with its difficulty and lore. Watch the video before coming here in 10 minutes to comment BS like that. Sorry, I don't really respond to hate comments, but that I had to respond to that because why are you like? I made a video about Ember Moon's return like a long time ago, and people were like, "Oh, you're racist because you don't like." I was like, "Did you watch the entire fucking video? Did you?"
You're a dumbass if you think because somebody doesn't like a certain race, wrestler means that they're a racist.
Oh, you don't like Bianca Belair? You're a sexist pig, and you're also racist, and you should go get a fucking job. Who the fuck are you?
You don't think our truth is funny? You're a racist and you hate black people. Like, shut the fuck up, you.
I've get these comments all the time. Literally, when I did my Mustafa Ali sucks, which I'll be reading that shit in the end of the month on my dumb comments episode about like what was it? Like I got shit like one comment was like racially motivated or some shit.
You can't lie that thumbnail. You can't lie that thumbnail.
Okay, the
racist.
Okay, the thumbnail was for comedy. Like I'm trying to be funny and edgy because most people are fucking not balls anymore.
Thank you, Duran. I know we're not racist.
Exactly.
I found it funny, but obviously certain people would take it the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
I bet you Mustafa Ali actually watched the video and he was probably like, "I'm gonna kick this fucker's ass.
I'm gonna kick this."
You're literally 5'3". Fuck off.
Shut up. You like gaming? Shut the fuck up, you loser. Fucking
well, to be fair, we all
go wrestle. No, we all do, but he talks about gaming more than actual business. He doesn't care about his own business.
Orgy with Xavier Woods over who's going to be.
You probably thought Destructor said Muhammad Ali. You piece of shit. Go shut
Muhammad.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Mansoor is better than you faggot. Shut up.
And Mansoor is dog shit too.
At least
Muhammad Hassan is more over than you.
He could have been a huge star.
True, but let's be realistic here. At least we can praise Mansoor for one thing. Ratioing and owning Ryback on Twitter.
I couldn't see that ratio because I've been blocked by Ryback ever since I started making videos. And I never talked about the guy.
I'm actually trying to get blocked by him because he blocks everyone.
How the fuck are you not blocked by him? You talk the most shit.
It's funny enough, I quote tweet him a few times over like the months making fun of him.
Guys,
I did
that today. You don't understand. I said nothing to this fucker. I never said anything to him. Mia Yim, that fucking faggot Adam Goldberg 28. I didn't say anything to these people, and they're like, oh, blocked. Ryback's a bitch. He's a fucking pussy that took steroids, and now he has big titties.
Well, now he's a vegan, so he has no balls. But to be fair,
vegan. Yeah.
Here's the thing with Ryback. Okay, I find it funny. He's a pussy. Like literally, I remember this. VWE quote tweeted him, very much agreeing with him with some kind of political post, I believe. And then Ryback blocked him. Like, bro, so you'll block VWE for agreeing with you, but not block me when I'm owning you on Twitter all the time.
You know what you need to do, Destructor? You need to make a video about him and just call him a faggot, and then he'll block you.
I already did a video on him, giving my problems with this fuck. Yeah, it was
Can we watch it?
It was months ago.
I want to watch your first video, if that's okay.
Oh, don't watch my first ever video. That's just cancer. I want to kill myself when I watch my oldest content. I want to kill myself when I watch that shit. It's like, why did I release this garbage?
Hey, man, I would be proud for your first upload. Even though I don't want to watch mine either.
My first upload was me on a walk talking about Seth Rollins, and all you hear is me just heavily breathing because I was walking. I was like, Seth Rollins is dog shit. He's a cuck.
I remember that. I think I remember correctly how I found you was like through like a Plana Productions video you had before you deleted it. It's like, okay, this guy's speaking facts, and I just watch your content more.
Guess what happened? Guess where I was when I made that video? I was at work. And I was screaming my eyes out at work. And there were these fuckers like looking at me like, what the hell is this kid doing? And I'm like, I'm on the phone with somebody. Don't worry about it. And they're like, all right. And I used to stock shelves at a grocery store. So I was in the back making that video. And I've gotten a lot of heat from people who were like, oh, why'd you delete the video? And I told Destroyer the reason I deleted the video. Yeah, it had 1,000 views on it. It was a good video. Oh. But the reason I deleted it was because that's all people would talk about my channel was like, oh, this is the dude that hates Plana Productions. Like, fuck off. At least now I'm known for my opinions, at least. Now I'm not known. Now I'm not known for, oh, that's the guy that made that shitty Plana Production video. Personally, I thought it was a good video.
Funny, I made a Plana Productions video myself way later. But anyway.
Even the Elitist.
Yeah, the Elitist was in his fucking video. That's how the Elitist gained like hundreds of subscribers because Plana's retarded ass was like, I'm gonna ratio the fuck out of this guy. No, people are fucking calling Plana Productions a ripoff Elitist.
Because he dead asses with better editing. That's technically it.
Well, I mean, what else is new? I mean, fuck. But like the problem is with like these wrestling fans, and they say something racist in a video. It's like they don't understand comedy or taste. And like, okay, Mustafa, you can say, "Oh, thumbnail racist," dude. It's comedy. People need to understand comedy, okay?
Dude, wait, Destructor. I'm sorry, but dude, and I know I'm black, but I have literally an old SmackDown Live review. I put a comparison with Kofi Kingston when he was world champion and a slave right next to him. Nobody said shit.
Well,
nobody said shit.
Because you're black, you can get away with roasting your own people that way. You can get away with saying the N-word all the time. Why do you think J-Renz hasn't been deleted? Because he's black. He can just say the N-word all as much time as he wants. Like,
wait, I can just say this. Cancel me, you're racist for life. That's it.
If you weren't black and you said that shit, you may have gotten shit for that. But since you're black, you get that pass.
Nice.
That's how societies work. Black people can say the N-word. Everyone else, you're racist.
My favorite Destructor video is the one you made on Zelina Vega like 12 months ago.
I forgot about that shit. I remembered. Now you just made me remember. It's like fucking. It was because of the unionization crap, and I was like, she deserved to get released.
Yeah. When I made my video, I quoted fucking Birdman, and I was like, let me catch my son paying hundreds of dollars for a below average diva. I would slap the fuck out of him. Yeah, I miss the Elitist too, Jerron. He's just taking a break. I don't fucking blame him. I would too. I did.
Yeah, especially with the wrestling community nowadays. I don't blame him.
It clears your mind and it makes you happier to make videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, there was nothing going on like 3 months ago. It was just like, okay, Roman Reigns, and that was it. What was I supposed to talk about? Nothing.
I remember like during that like middle point of the year, it was like kind of hard to talk about shit. So I was like, just talk about anything and fucking like it was honestly, not.
I don't know how you kept making videos. I mean, even then, TWRP was only releasing like three videos a week.
Well, those guys work. Those guys work all the time, and their schedule's like fucking all over the place, so they don't get time to do shit. And plus, with their live streams and their VOP stuff, they don't have time to make videos. Me, I don't know. I guess I'm lucky that I talk about music for some shit. Thank God Megadeth has like a shit ton of albums for me to keep myself busy.
Facts. That's crazy. I was looking at. I think Megadeth has like what 15 albums.
16.
Ah, damn.
Wow. You know who you should talk about next?
What?
I'm trying to think of a band who has a lot of albums.
I'm probably interested in talking about Iron Maiden, sadly.
Ugh. No thanks. I'm fucking good with that.
I don't mind him talking about Iron Maiden. I bet it's gonna be a tame talk.
Personally, I like a band called Queensryche better. Iron Maiden is. I don't like.
I've heard of Queensryche. That's the ironic thing. They're like an old school prog metal band.
They're good.
From like, the only thing I know about Queensryche is that they're old school prog metal band, and their old singer Jeff Tate is a fucking asshole. Like
he's also a great fucking singer.
True, but that's also true. I heard, but I heard he's a giant douchebag from like 8 years ago from that controversy. And I was watching like what was his name, Cover Killer Nation's video, but I'm like, oh my god, really?
So, I would say all the albums I've listened to, from them. So, if I can pull it up real quick.
Also, what the fuck? How come the Ravens are down by 12 against the Miami Dolphins?
Because teams decide to show up and take fucking breaks when they. Okay, I just saw your quote tweet from Destroyer, not Destructor. You sure he didn't fucking block you yet?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm blocked. I've been blocked.
I am surprised.
16 months. I've been blocked by Ryback ever since I got my shout out. From TRP.
Nope.
2022. I don't know. It's just another year to me.
Another shit COVID year for all that fake news, and that's all I'm gonna say about COVID because I'm not getting this channel canceled because fuck you, YouTube. After what happened to the Smart Busters, I'm like, I'll save the cancel.
You're so close to 1,000 subs, and you can actually start making a little bit of money off your videos, dude.
Yeah, a little bit, man. Just keep it up.
Dude, you consistently get over 400 views a video, so you can make like 20 cents a video. I mean, shit.
Well, at least my wrestling videos get that viewership. Everything else, well, depends on what it is. Except for Dustin.
Your fucking Alexa Bliss video did pretty well. 569 nice views.
My Wrestling Fan Sucks did so well that freaking like an old YouTuber who was famous from a blast of the past even enjoyed it. Named Sean C. Entertainment was like, wait, really?
Didn't the fucking Smart Busters roast the fuck out of that guy?
I don't recall, actually. I don't remember all the
Sean's view. I know they mentioned him. I don't know if they. I know they roasted Danielson and fucking Polston.
I know they roasted people like those two guys you mentioned, UTF, like CM Pulse. Pretty much, freaking.
Polston said that fucking Vince McMahon killed the Ultimate Warrior.
Shut your faggot ass up.
I swear to God, I don't know what it is with wrestling fans. Like, why did they get into like these weird wrestling like conspiracy theories? Like
they said Benoit killed his family for us.
These are the same guys who make fanfics of The Shield and Seth Rollins getting pregnant. These are not normal human beings.
I've actually gone on to Wattpad I made an account to fucking read some of these stories, and here's the sad part. I read a story of some dude booking Raw. Tell me why that was better than what we have on TV right now.
Thank you, Jaron James. Thank you.
Well, also, Destructor gets views because he's a fucking, he's a straight up asshole as well. So
a Canadian asshole. I'm a Canadian asshole.
Fucking faggot.
I don't pull any punches.
Destructor's just
tell me hockey is more popular than football.
That's impossible.
It's not.
I just pulled those. I just do not pull any of those punches, and that's how it is. I don't know.
So how's your Canadians doing, buddy?
They're trash, and they're fucking trash. Okay.
What about your Devils?
DST.
Let's talk about it.
Jerron, do you watch his videos at all?
I think he's fucking around. He does. If he just praised me right now, he probably does. I've seen his comments.
That's just fucking ratio, Jerron.
We're at least okay. I'll say this: at least we're still 500, even though we're like a minimum team in the bottom of the Metropolitan. But fuck, guys, can we play some good hockey? Like I'm betting.
Do you still watch hockey?
I watch a bit. Like I don't mind watching hockey. It's actually not a bad sport to watch at times.
It's more entertaining than soccer, and nobody can convince me otherwise.
It's the only sport I watch because that's everything I want. Well, at least like back then. Nowadays, it's just trying to be like technical and shit, and I'm like, just stop.
You don't watch baseball?
No, I'll watch baseball. I don't watch soccer because those guys talk about like soccer games like What Culture talks about pro wrestling. Like they talk about it like they're watching, or it's like they're watching. It's like they're watching like robotic sex. They're not watching.
Here's a good one for you, Destructor. Wiggle Wilson says, Destructor going ape and obliterating jobbers is the reason I subscribe. Thanks, Destructor, for making my days after work a bit better. Catch this ratio.
No, that's a W. Don't
go away.
That's a W. Thank you. And you also have good taste for that profile pic there, Wiggle Wilson. Good taste.
Rest in peace, motherfucker.
Greatest album ever. You'll never change my mind on that.
No.
Better than anything Metallica could come up with. Don't at me.
I don't know about that.
Who made Metallica again? Oh wait, Dave Mustaine. That's right. He was the one to make them actually good in the first place. That's facts.
Are you telling me James Hetfield's not good by himself?
He learned to get really good because of Dave. That's the fact.
Are you just pulling shit out of your ass right now?
No.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, who's a better riff writer, James Hetfield or Dave Mustaine? I'm going with James Hetfield.
Dave Mustaine writes better riffs, bro. Like Hatfield, yeah, he's a great guitar player, but in the early days, before like they got anywhere, like freaking like Hatfield wasn't like some standing.
The Master of Puppets title track riff is better than Holy War's riff.
I mean, it's a great riff and all, but Rust in Peace is just, you'll never get anything like Rust in Peace. You just will never get anything like that. And you can say the same for Master of Puppets, which is definitely true, but Rust in Peace is just something that you just can't describe. It's how fantastic
what is your favorite band again? Because you said it wasn't Megadeth.
Yeah, that's... it's ironic because I believe in the Lord. It's actually Bad Religion.
Bad Religion. I've never heard of them.
It's a punk band.
They're from like...
No shit. No shit. That sounds like a punk song.
They're from the 80s, okay? Like, I mean, I like metal, but I also like enjoy some punk music.
When you said that name, I was thinking about the REM song fucking Losing My Religion.
Losing my religion. My dick is 4 inches.
That's me in the spot. I like that song. Good song.
It's a catchy song. The thing with punk music, like most people like think of it, gay pop punk. No, fuck pop punk. Okay, if I'm listening to punk music, it's gonna have edge. Like
I'm gonna create some controversy in chat. Hangar 18 is the best song off that album.
Ooh, that I can't. I'm not gonna shit on you for that because it's a fantastic song. The breakdown on that song. Holy shit. The thing with Rust in Peace is most songs that people will like quote to is Holy Wars, Hangar 18, and Tornado Souls. So,
dude, you don't. I mean, actually, no. I think Five Magics is the best song on that album.
I don't shit. What is the best? I can't choose a favorite song. They're all just fantastic. I can't. But Five Magics, that is underrated. Just
top 5.
If I have to choose 5 songs that you need to keep at all costs. Holy Wars, Hangar 18, Tornado Souls, obviously, because they're the most recognizable. Five Magics, because of its underrated magic, and the title track.
No, I would replace the title track with Take No Prisoners.
I love Take No Prisoners was either that, but with, like, the title track, it's, like, considering that song, like, Dave Mustaine wrote that song, like, before he joined Metallica, in fact, so it's like and since he finally found the right people to do it, it's like, I can see why he held it off for so long, you know?
Okay. How about we do 2 albums? So we just did Rust in Peace. So we're gonna pick 5 songs to keep from 2 Metallica albums. And Justice for All and Master of Puppets. I'll go first for Master of Puppets. You gotta keep Battery. You gotta keep Master of Puppets to title track. Welcome Home Sanitarium. Fuck. This is really difficult. Oh my goodness. Fuck. Damn it. Leper Messiah and what the fuck is that song called? Not Orion. I would kick Orion off the album.
Is it 8 minutes long or something?
Yeah, what the fuck is that song called?
Disposable Heroes.
Yeah, that one. All right, now it's your turn.
Battery, Master Puppets, Disposable Heroes, Damage Inc., and freaking I guess I'll go. Honestly, I'll go with The Thing That Should Not Be. Just something about that song just has that groove to it.
That song is fucking heavy.
That sounds like a valid song. Wait, what album is it from? Let me look at this up.
Metallica's Master of Puppets.
Yeah, and Justice for All. Okay, so I'll have to. I'll go first for that actually, because there is some actual. There's like at least like some songs on Justice that are like nowhere near as good, but not like too many. So the songs you got to keep from Injustice for All: Blackened, The Frayed Ends of Sanity, Dyer's Eve. Freaking, you got to go with freaking. Oh, what's it?
One.
Harvester of Sorrow, and one, and Harvester of Sorrow. You just gotta go with.
I like that. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna cut Blackened.
Oh, that's actually one of the best songs on the album.
Keep Justice for All, Harvester of Sorrow, Frayed End of Sanity, One, and Dyer's Eve.
I would cut To Live to Die. Like To Live is to Die.
I like that song, but it doesn't fit the album.
It goes on for.
It's too long and it's not heavy enough.
Like how long? Like six.
It's 11 minutes long.
Holy shit! How can you even keep going for that long?
And the title track in Justice for All is 11 minutes long as well. But it's actually I think it's a better song than To Live Is to Die.
No,
I can't see anybody doing that.
Have you heard of Dream Theater? They've done 20-minute songs.
They are so fucking overrated.
Oh my.
I can understand the problem. I do enjoy Dream Theater, but my god, they get caught.
Is not the best guitar.
Bro, that's too much. That's too much music for me. And I listen to New York jazz.
What type of music are you into, DST?
New York jazz, classical shit from the 70s. I forgot what it's called. Funk and hip hop. Not the current shit.
Oh, the old 90s hip hop work for you?
80s to mid 90s.
Yes.
Oh.
Like A Tribe Called Quest. Like they always had that mellow monotone mix where they mix a lot of like 70s and 60s pop. I love that shit.
Are you a fan of Stevie Wonder?
A bit, yeah. I listened to him a lot when my grandmother always like had music to play while she was cooking.
What about Michael Jackson?
A bit overrated, but I can see why people like him.
I thought like his whole Thriller album was good, but then after that I was like,
yeah.
Yo, Jerron, you got some problems in the chat. You trying to start a fight? He says, DST, no disrespect, but you need more charisma. How do you just get more charisma? Would you like to come up on here and tell us, Jerron? I'll send you the link. Because the problem is, Jerron, when you come in our streams, you don't say anything. Like, bruh, I tell you, you're going to get kicked if you don't talk. What's the point of bringing you in here if you don't talk? How much charisma do you have, Jerron?
Enough to still be in the stream, I guess.
I would burn you in a promo battle right now.
Oh,
I'm not gonna disrespect Jerron if that's what he thinks I need to improve on. I'm just gonna respect his opinion.
I think you're fine. Dude, why do you think I'm making a video on you? I think your shit is cool. I enjoy watching your shit. Everybody has their own style.
Obviously.
Yeah. But I do want to improve though. Like I only have one video that's above 1,000 fucking views, and that's a bit that pisses me off. I'm still not like trying to grab as much people.
You'll get there, dude. Just I had to wait for a while. My videos weren't getting any views until I got that shout out from TWRP. Like the video that hit big views the first time was was my most popular video, How Smarks Killed Wrestling. That hit 4,000 views.
I'm sorry, I'm choking on a fucking cookie. That shit. It was a ginger cookie. I don't know where my
Wiggle,
my
listen, I've
brother
never
found
heard
that.
of Rainbow. Is that a band from like the 70s or 80s?
I think that's a band from the 70s. I don't know them. If I remember correctly, I think that's like the band that Ronnie James Dio did before joining Black Sabbath. And no, I'm not doing either of those bands because I don't know Rainbow. And I don't like Black Sabbath because Ozzy Osbourne fucking sucks.
Can I ask you a question if you're doing discography reviews on Slayer and Anthrax?
Slayer, maybe. I probably have to really be interested enough. Anthrax, maybe I can do them down the line.
What's your biggest complaint with Anthrax?
Probably Joey's vocals, honestly. Like in the early days, they sound like he's singing through his nose and he's really whiny.
I thought his vocals on Among the Living were okay. They were okay. I think in Persistence of Time, that was when his vocals got somewhat decent.
He started to get better. Like, okay, yeah, Persistence of Time. I don't know what it is with that fucker. Like, he gets better when he gets older. Like, if you listen to the last two albums, like fucking worst. Yeah, it's weird. You would think like older you sound like shit. Just look at Dave Mustaine and James Hatfield, but no.
I mean, I personally think the best singer out of the big four is James Hetfield.
In his prime.
In his prime, like early 80s? Yes.
Injustice for All, James is his best vocals. He has so much snarl. It's like Lenny if he actually is something like a dragon.
I can see why you guys like the song.
I've heard of Machine Head.
The thing that should be is a valid song.
Which one?
The thing that should be. This is a valid. That's a good guitar.
It's heavy, dude. And it's got that really heavy in the riff in the beginning.
I can see that as an intro for somebody.
Yes. If you could use uncopyrighted music, the breakdown from Hangar 18 or that riff would be my intro.
I would probably have an edgy metal song as my intro.
You need to. I think the only thing you need to do is put the beat up. I think you need to put the tone a bit lighter so you can be saved by some type of shit. Like something a bit more faster.
Maybe something off of like the riff from like the tone from Leper Messiah would work there because I love that song. That riff, that's my favorite riff from the album.
But just a good song, really good song.
Yeah, I like James's vocals in that one too.
Okay, here's the thing. If you can find what's the word I'm looking for? Instrumental songs, like they're freaking. You won't get copyrighted from that. I've been told by that, like from like a long time ago, from like a friend of mine at least an ex-friend. Before I just like whatever, but like he told me like, yeah, for YouTube you can like have like like you can take the copyrighted song, but just can't have the vocals or some shit. Like
I'm not risking that.
I'm not risking that at all.
I would literally. Okay. If I could if I had some money, I would get in contact with Metallica's team and ask to use one song. I would pay them to use one of their songs as an intro.
That'd be great. I'm
trying to think of which one. The problem is, I think Megadeth would be like easier to work with instead of Metallica because it's like money with the money. It's like Mr. Kraft.
I'm shocked I'm not getting copyrighted with my song. It's
literally your song actually copyrighted.
It's from Big Daddy V.
What the wait, for real? The wrestler?
You couldn't tell?
No. Oh man.
Call no call.
Hey.
Oh my god, he's so big.
He's fat. Okay. As for Machine and Brent, both good, cool bands there. Pantera's overrated because their fans are fucking gay. I hate Pantera fans. Like they suck Pantera's cock. Like
the music is good.
It's solid, but it's not goated. Like I'm sorry, but it's like it's solid, but like, dude, it's just like especially when you suck up Dimebag as like God. Dude,
I'm gonna get some heat here, but Pantera was never better than Metallica.
That's facts.
Even when the load and reload eras were there, they weren't even better.
Here's the thing with both fans, okay? They both have long careers of being shit. Difference is Pantera started out as complete garbage, and then the '90s they were good.
Weren't they like glam metal?
Yes, until like the late '80s, they started to change to be more what they were kind
They
of.
got Dimebag and Vinny to come.
No, actually, no. Dimebag and Vinny were there from day one. It's when they got Phil and Somo, like
right.
on the power metal.
I don't know fucking history at all. I'm looking like a retard here.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's actually. Did you know that Phil joined the band and the others were in there first? I'm like, oh, great, awesome.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but still, but Pantera's a shitty long history of glam. Metallica's like shittiness came after, and even when you judge,
it came after their prime.
Exactly, and when you look at both bands as like best work, Metallica's best work beats out anything Pantera does. Like Ride the Lightning is still a better album than anything Pantera has done, and I'll still stand by that. Like it's just not even close. Like, yeah, Pantera.
Okay, I think fucking The Creeping Death is better than fucking Walk.
Well, no shit. But here's the thing.
I'm sorry. I was getting too hooked up to the songs.
It's fine.
I'm still playing. The thing that should not be. I don't know why.
Song. I think that's about 8.5 minutes long.
I was bumping this for the last 5 minutes you guys were talking.
It's a great song, dude. I would recommend you listen to the entire album because you'll have a great time.
And
I think I've only listened to Master Puppet.
Rust in Peace might be too heavy for him.
Leaper, but I've only listened to these songs over to the album because I was curious about Metallica at one point. So I've only listened to Welcome Home, Master Puppets, and Leaper Messiah. I have not listened to the rest of the album.
Leper Messiah is like the dark horse song for me on that album.
You're missing out on Damage Inc. and Disposable Heroes. Good shit.
Disposable Heroes has the best solo on the album, and it's not even close.
I'm a bit of a casual, so don't judge me when I tell you the albums that I did listen all the way through.
You're good, dude. I was a casual. I used to, believe it or not, when I was around 10 years old, I used to listen to fucking Radio Pop, and I thought that was good shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get ratio. Somebody's gonna clip this and put this on fucking Twitter. I'm gonna get ratio, but I used to be a fucking pop fan, and now the first metal band I ever listened to, the first album I ever listened to was Disturbed's Indestructible.
Oh, okay. Me too.
That was such a great fucking album. And then I checked out Disturbed. I checked out 10,000 Fists. Thought that was fucking amazing. Then I went and listened. Now I know Destructor doesn't like Linkin Park, but my dad got me into Linkin Park. I listened to Meteora, and then I listened to Hybrid Theory. And then I was a Linkin Park fan. And then one day my dad found his old ass Master of Puppets CD. He was like, this is good shit. Like he was like Vince McMahon. He was like Vince McMahon. He was like, you're gonna fucking love it. It's good shit. And he puts it in the fucking radio. And the first song, he skipped Battery. He's like, we're gonna listen to that later. I want you to listen to this. And I'm listening to Master of Puppets. I'm like, holy fucking shit. Like I thought I was gonna poop myself because I was like, I'd never heard anything like this ever. And then from there on, I started listening to Bullet for My Valentine. Then I went into Megadeth, and then I went into who's another one? Anthrax, Slayer. And then recently I got into Queensryche, and they're my fucking favorite band right now. I like their shit. It's some good shit. Like Operation Mindcrime is so fucking good. I don't know if you've listened to that, but I would, if you've never listened to Queensryche, I'd listen to that whole album. That's a great album to get introduced to them.
I keep hearing... Oh, you go, DST.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to go over the albums real quick before Destructor went. So so Hardwired to Self-Destruct, Magnetic, and Saint Anger was the weakest one.
Saint Anger was their worst fucking album.
Why did you listen to Saint Anger?
The Invisible Kid.
Because I was watching Summer. Because that was my first year. Because that was my first year watching a full year of WWE.
The worst song off that album is fucking Dirty Window.
Oh, what the fuck?
All their songs are
that sounded like a broken window. What the
Okay,
here's Invisible Kid.
Brain taker. You know what?
I hate that sound they make. Do do do. What were they using?
Snare drum right there. It sounds like it was
unclipped.
A fucking garbage can.
It was literally unclipped. Lars
He
Ulrich
left
decided to be
the
a
fucking
retard
band.
and clipped it. Okay, that was Jason who said nobody cares about that clown. No offense, but still.
Good bass player.
I think he's the weakest bass player they have.
I think David Ellefson's a better bass player.
Well, yeah, obviously because Megadeth, but still, when it comes to Metallica's bass players, Cliff Burn's a classic, and Robert Trujillo is like people
He's
don't realize.
serviceable, and I think he's good.
He's really good. It's just Metallica never shows it. If you want to see his good shit, listen to like Suicidal Tendencies and Infectious Grooves. You'll see his bass playing it there.
Listen to his stuff and his Suicidal Tendencies. He's actually very good. And I actually like Suicidal Tendencies. That's a band you should do discography on.
I may do that at some point. It's just I'll just wait until they get a new album coming out and not a freaking re-recording bullshit. Mike Muir, you fat fuck, do a new album properly. Like seriously, like stop. Here's the thing, bro. Stop drinking all the Diet Pepsi. Freaking actually get out of the institution that you live in and then make some new music, okay, buddy? Thank you.
Oh, he drinks Diet Pepsi, man. It's nice. That must be nice.
Oh, that's on some pussy shit.
That's you need sugar in your fucking system, brother.
Well, I mean, it's a fucking reference to freaking Pepsi and shit like that. He made a reference to a
I
song.
drink Pepsi before I go on stage.
He took shit in the stage.
I wouldn't be shocked if he just drink Pepsi before stage because of that song he did. Institutionalized and he referenced Pepsi.
Okay, here's one. If you want to do heavier bands, I recommend Cynic, Bolt Thrower, Celtic Frost is good, and Creator is good.
I've only heard of the last two bands, and I don't know who the fuck the first two bands are.
I've never heard of Cynic and Bolt Thrower. I've heard of Creator. They're a faster version of Slayer. If you get my if you thought Slayer was I think Creator has better music, to be honest with you. Or Creator, whatever they call themselves.
I'll check Creator out because it's thrash metal, and I love thrash metal.
It's thrash metal, and it's heavy. It's fast thrash metal. So if you like speed thrash, you'll enjoy that.
I mean, I've listened to super fast shit, so I think I can handle Creator. Okay,
I would check out. I know I mentioned them earlier. I would check out DRI, the Dirty Rotten Imbeciles. I know that's crossover thrash metal, but it's actually pretty good.
Suicide's crossover and to a lesser extent Body Count, so I'm good. I'll check that shit out. I'm just busy checking other shit out lately.
You probably haven't heard of this, but have you heard of SOD, Stormtroopers of Death?
Yeah, that's a side project from Scott Ian and Anthrax and Charlie Benetti and a different singer and some other guy.
Is that something from the 80s or 90s?
80s.
Makes a lot more sense.
Well, a lot of thrash was popular in the 80s. Outside of 90s, I can't really I mean, Megadeth wasn't even thrash in the 90s, were they? They were just
only Rust in Peace. Thrash was relevant for majority of the 80s up until the early 90s. By the time 1991 is just when thrash started to just go away.
But also that was the rise of grunge as well. Grunge was getting really popular around then. So
March of SOD, Speak English or Die, Sergeant D, the SOD, Kill Yourself. Oh wow, what a title! Freddy Krueger.
That's a great song. Freddy Krueger is actually very good. Good song there.
Kill Yourself. That's a title.
Kill yourself. I love
Fuck the Middle East. Speak English or Die.
Edgy shit. That sounds like
me too, Clark. I prefer Stormtroopers of Death more than Anthrax. Yeah, I agree. Me too.
It seems incredibly patriotic. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's some fast shit.
I think it's probably comedy, and I absolutely love it.
If I could fucking play it, I would.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I just been expanding. There's so much shit.
Actually, if I could play copyrighted content, I would just be watching football games on here all day.
I mean, Destructor, I wanted to ask you this for your content. Would you ever I mean, you don't have to play it, but would you ever be streaming yourself reacting to albums?
I would.
I guess maybe. I'm just not sure how I would do that and how interesting that would be.
I mean, you just listen to the song, pause it, and be like, "This is some good shit," and they keep listening to it.
That would be the case.
The thing with me when I listen to music, I'm all over the place. Sometimes I sit through all of its way through, or sometimes I'm I'll listen to one song, do something else, and come back to another song. I'm all over the place.
Sorry, Clark. Queensryche is better.
I mean, I love Maiden, but I don't know. It's personal taste. I can't judge Queensrÿche without listening to them. All I know is that, like I said before,
Have
the
you
only
not
thing
listened to any songs from them?
no,
Okay.
it just I don't pay attention to like that type of like I don't pay attention to prog for the most
Okay.
part.
So if I'm gonna recommend you some music from them, I'm
On
gonna recommend you two albums. The Warning, which was released in 1984, and Operation Mindcrime in 1988. I'd recommend you listen to those.
Operation Minecraft, I keep hearing is like a masterpiece.
It's fucking. If I'm telling you it's a masterpiece, it's a fucking masterpiece. It's
You know
fucking great.
You know what's funny? Iron Maiden likes Queensrÿche. Actually, it's a funny thing. Ironically,
I know.
like
Personally, I like Jeff Tate's voice better than Bruce Dickinson.
that's the ironic thing. Like when they were doing Brave New World, like I remember Steve Harris like, "Oh, they're not really a new band, but I love Queensrÿche," and I'm like, I've never heard Queensrÿche. If judging by how much I like Brave New World, how I can kind of tell this influence from like Queensrÿche, like shit on Dreams and Mirrors or some shit. I'm like, I probably can kind of like enjoy Queensrÿche, or at least some of this shit.
You're lucky, Clark. I want those two. I'm gonna get those albums on CD so I can have them on my computer. I know I have them on Spotify, but I like to have physical. I mean, I would love to get vinyls, but they don't sell.
I just download them freely. I don't care if it's cheap. I get them freely. I don't give a shit. I'll display how cheap I am.
Yeah,
now, Clark, which is your favorite album from them, Clark? Is it Warning or Operation Mindcrime? I like Operation Mindcrime better. But Warning is their second album, and it's fucking fantastic.
You know, I remember like I probably could see myself liking some Queensrÿche if I like Brave New World. So there's that.
I mean, you'll like The Warning. I think you would. Now, if we were ever going to do reaction videos, I would react to that album with you because I would love to see your reactions.
That sounds nice. But yeah,
Warning's great. Before I heard Operation Mindcrime, that was my favorite shit. Like one song from that album that's really good is "Take Hold of the Flame." That's a great.
That sounds badass.
Yeah, it's great. I can maybe play a little bit of it on Spotify. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little bit. I'm not gonna I don't think we'll get in trouble since we're not streaming the fucking video. We're gonna listen to it on Spotify if I can pull it up.
Yeah, I can see why you like Freddy Krueger. It has a nice setup over it.
It's got a good riff to it, dude.
And it got to do riff. Oh my god, it's so cool.
It is Scott Ian. The man is
Scott Ian's a great guitar player, dude.
The backbone of Anthrax, I always will say this, the backbone of Anthrax is Scott Ian and Charlie Bernetti. And
who is their fucking was that their bass player? No, who was their bass player's name? I forgot his name.
It's Frankie Bello, I believe. It's like the bassist for Anthrax.
Frank Bello. What are your thoughts on him? I think he's pretty good.
He fits his job fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna put on "Take Hold of the Flame." We're gonna listen to about maybe a minute of it, and then we're gonna turn it off. Now, okay, I'm gonna turn my volume down a little bit.
Hello, Fat Nick. I don't know. The shit I've been getting to, it's been like all over the place. Like, you heard of God Forbid? People ruin everything.
Is that a band?
Yeah, it's a metalcore band, but it's not the gay metalcore. It's actually similar to Shadows Fall. I would compare them to.
Yeah, the only metalcore I listen to is fucking Shadows Fall, and if I like Shadows Fall, I'd probably like them then.
You forget about As the Light Dying and Bullet for My Valentine and maybe Killswitch Engage.
And Bullet for My Valentine. Did you listen to the new album?
It actually sounds solid. It's actually solid.
Sounds good. It's better than Gravity.
Back to Return. Good job, guys. You didn't fuck up this time.
It's better than Gravity, but I don't think it's better than Venom.
I have to listen to both albums again to really judge. Judging from what I was listening to on Spotify.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a video on YouTube. Tell me if you guys can hear that audio, because if you can't, then I'll have to fix something if we're gonna play on Spotify. I'm just gonna play one of my videos real quick.
All right.
Okay, let's throw the Joe Gacy on.
No.
Can you hear that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear like in a background sense. I don't know.
Okay.
It just. Wait, do you listen to Trivium there? People ruin everything.
Yes.
Good. That's good. That's some good shit. They're fantastic.
They're very good. They are very good.
New album is goated. New album is goated. One of the best albums in their whole career. I will stand by that.
Okay, I'm gonna put my entire screen on here. We're gonna share it. I'm just gonna pull up Spotify real quick. I have a whole fucking Queensryche song fucking
playlist.
I have 40 songs on here. All of them
Yeah.
are fucking really good.
The new bands I've been kind of getting into, well, at least when I feel like listening to them, is shit like God Forbid, some Scar Cemetery, Madball, and like fucking like those are the bands on top of my head. Also, been into the.
Are you guys ready? Can I put the song on real quick?
Go ahead.
Sure.
All right, here we go. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, listen to it for a second. I need to get my lighter. Yeah, Shadows Fall is goated. Sonic.
Underrated.
Good riffs too, dude.
And the voice. God damn, the voice. That's impressive.
This guy right here?
Yeah, good vocal.
Jeff Tate.
You know, Clark Herman's not wrong. I'm hearing Pink Floyd in this, actually.
This motherfucker's voice is crazy, dude.
There it is.
Hey!
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. People ruin everything. Do you have a lighter on right now?
No, I don't.
I thought I heard some snappings like, oh fuck, this guy actually did it. Why?
That was a water bottle I had in the background.
Okay, I'm about to say. What?
Has it been a minute yet?
I think it's about
Been about 2
minute.
minutes. Hold on.
Damn it! Why am I already singing? What the fuck?
Hey.
This is pretty valid.
Let me see if the fucking stream is getting taken down. Hopefully not.
It possibly is gonna be. They don't bullshit with that.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Oh,
It's
wow.
it's doing well.
It's still up. We're good. Okay, good.
Yeah, so
What are your
okay.
thoughts so far, guys?
Pretty
it's,
cool.
It sounds what I expected to sound like. Very like dramatic, atmospheric.
Queensryche is progressive metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to play one more song?
I think I'm good.
If it doesn't get, I don't want to risk it, man.
I don't know.
If you can,
I'll
I mean, if you want to, it's your channel.
I'll play one more song. I only played about
All
2
right.
minutes.
From what the thing when I heard, it sounds like traditional metal mixed with some prog metal and like that classic like 70s prog rock and a bit of like hard rock, like
Queen.
Yeah, kind of. I can hear Queen
Faster than Queen.
Yeah, a bit faster than Queen. I'm not
Obviously.
trying to sound so profound like Queen. I think that's the
Okay.
reason.
I'm gonna play about a minute of the next song. Let me just. Okay, so here we go. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely hear why Queensryche likes Iron Maiden.
Oh my god.
Admittedly, the song sounds cool, but it definitely reminds me of Iron Maiden a lot.
Yeah, I can hear the resemblance in that.
That
It's
was
not
one of
that
their
bad at
more
all.
Iron Maiden songs. Like I could definitely see like something from fucking Power Slave sounding like that.
Yeah, it sounds like something I can hear. Yeah, something like Power Slave or freaking like if with like, they probably incorporate either like the synthesizer shit like Somewhere in Time or something.
80s heavy metal bands. What kind of metal from 80s, Fat Nick? Are you talking about like Metallica or Megadeth? Like what are we looking here, dude?
I think it's just talking about. I think it's just talking about traditional heavy metal, like the Motorheads, the Iron Maidens, that type of shit. Or like,
I don't consider fucking Motorhead. I consider them like I can see where thrash came from them. Like I think they're a big influence for thrash metal.
they're influenced into a lot of shit people don't realize. There's like black metal bands that said Motorhead's an influence. I'm like, bruh.
Well, at least I'm officially 22 now.
Damn,
No.
dude, that's crazy.
No.
Happy birthday again, dude.
Yeah, thanks, man. Now I have to do.
Wilson, I'm glad I could make you a fucking Queensryche fan.
now I gotta do Angelico is sucks video later this morning.
It's nice. I don't know. I'll try getting into Queensryche more if I have time when I'm not checking out so many fucking bands.
Like I said, the ones Take Hold of the Flame was from The Warning, and what was that one song called? The other song was called The Needle Lies. That's from Operation Mindcrime. So if you like those two or somewhat enjoyed those songs, you'll like those albums. So I would recommend you listen to it when you get time, obviously.
Yeah, when I'm not listening to a shit ton of other bands like Sworn Enemy or Gamma Bomb.
I recommend anybody listen to Queen. If you like Iron Maiden, you'll like Queensryche.
I mean, yeah, if I can like Brave New World and kiss that album's ass, I probably can enjoy Queensryche to some extent.
I mean, my favorite Iron Maiden album is Somewhere in Time.
Well, obviously it's a goated album, and
that's my favorite album from them, and because I like how they incorporated synths into their fucking music, and it sounds good. It just like my favorite song from that album is probably Wasted Years. Either Wasted Years or the title track.
Ooh, it's tough for me because that album is just nothing but bangers and
actually
bangers.
No, Stranger in a Strange Land. Never mind. That
fucking bass riff.
It's just too many bangers on that. I don't know.
This is getting weird. I don't like you guys talking about good music. This is weird.
Even fucking Sea of Madness is good.
Everything on Summer Time is a banger. Everything's a classic.
Seventh Son of a Seventh Son is a good album, but I don't think it's better than fucking
It's a little bit below Summer in Time. Main reason being is that the title track is like kind of for like a decent amount of it, but it gets really badass later on.
What was that one song I liked? I liked Moonchild, and that was it.
Also, like, while I do think Canopy of Madness is catchy, it is cheesy as fuck.
It is. That's true.
I mean, it's a near perfect album. Like, obviously, Moonchild, Infinite Dreams, The Clairvoyant being my favorite on the album. Only the Good freaking Die Young. Like, it's freaking bangers.
The intro to Moonchild is great. It has a great fucking build, and then it goes to the riff.
Keyboards.
Oh, it has keyboards in the album?
Yes.
Yeah, they ditched the synthesizer and said, let's have keyboards, which... Yeah.
Personally, that's my favorite era of Maiden from 82 to 86. That's my favorite. Because you have
Voyager
in 88.
Basically, the 80s of Iron Maiden is like their top tier shit. I like Iron Maiden's 1995 and the X Factor. I've heard like a couple songs, and I'm like, most of the shit is like. Bleh.
I mean, there was one song from Virtual 11 that I liked. I forgot what that fucking song was called, but other than that, that album sucks.
Yo, Virtual 11 is garbage. Apart from
that one song, what was it called? The Klansman. That's the only song I liked.
And Future World. Future is underrated.
Future World is good. That
sounds sus as fuck. The Klansman. Oh,
it's about like something about like Scottish shit. It's like some kind of warrior shit. It's like from like a long time ago. Some history shit. If you know history, you'll probably understand.
Compared to all the songs on that album, that's probably the best one besides the one that Destructor had said.
When was Iron Maiden's last album?
This year,
what was it called?
Shinjutsu, and it's garbage.
It's terrible. It's fucking horrible.
If you want to watch a review on it, go watch the Rageaholics review on it, aka Razorfist. He just roasts that album.
Dude, I'm already subscribed. I don't see his music reviews that much because it's always political with him.
He mostly talks about political culture and no shit. That's in gaming. That's what his most topics are, because music he rarely talks about it, and if he does, it's mostly traditional heavy metal shit.
Okay, Fat Nick, if Iron Maiden is not your thing,
that's fine.
I'll try because he does pick up good points. I saw him in most of his music reviews. So I'll try to look it up or just try to listen.
Let me DST. Let me ask you a question. So if the 49ers had to come out to the field with a specific song, like a fight song, what song, if you could pick any song, what would it be?
If somebody chose California, California Love, you're a fucking faggot.
Ew. That's something.
You don't play that in football. No, you play that for basketball.
See that's why I like that Virginia Tech, the football team, they'll play Enter Sandman.
Oh, Enter the Sandman? Yeah, you heard that before?
That's that's a hyped ass fucking intro, dude.
The fans sing it. The fans sing the entire song when the team's making their entrance.
I would personally, if I was doing an Eagles one, it's hard what the Eagles should come out to. They should come out to It's Raining Men because they're fucking dog shit. But, for now, I would have them come out to fucking Battery. That'd be cool.
They'll probably if they sing shit, they're possibly gonna sing Imagine Dragon or some faggot shit.
What about you, Destructor? What song would the Canadians come out to?
It's really difficult because you gotta find the right song that's you gotta have it's catchy, but it's fuck that freaking $100 made song. That song can kiss my motherfucking ass. Fuck.
We are the Canadians and we will lose.
That's them this year. I mean, fuck. You can say that. You could have said that last year, but they just fluked away to the finals.
You know what the Devils should come out to? They should come out to "The Devil and I" by Slipknot.
Oh,
I mean, it would work.
That's not a bad song at all.
But the problem is they're not. They imagine coming out to that being hyped and then they lose.
It's the problem. The biggest problem with that song is the title, "The Devil and I." Just English.
It should be called "The Devil in Me."
Oh yeah, Slipknot does have a try-hard record with song titles.
Oh yeah. They have a song called read the lyrics. I mean, I read some of their lyrics in my band review, like "Disaster's Piece" and fucking "People Your Shit," where I'm like, I want to fuck the world. So why? Let me go. Let me read. No, I'm reading the lyrics too.
No, "We Are Not Your Kind" was the last time I listened to a Slipknot album.
The last song I listened to them was "Psychosocial."
The last thing I heard. Psychosocial. That's an excellent song.
I suck my own dick.
I mean, I just listened to all their albums because band review, but still. Okay, so here's how the lyrics goes. Nobody can stop me. Well, nobody stops me. Here's what it really goes. I want to slit your throat and fuck the wound. Want to push my face and then feel the swoon. Want to dig inside, find a little B2B, because the lines gets crossed when you don't come clean. My warm. What do you expect from Corey Taylor?
I have the picture. I have the fucking the video with Becky Lynch that I found on Twitter. I'm gonna play that right now. Let me know if you guys can see this. Can you see it?
Yep.
All right.
No, I didn't check it out yet. Oh, here it is.
Here we go.
Right.
We've got Survivor Series on Sunday, and you'll be facing Charlotte Flair in that match. There were all these reports that there was real life heat and a backstage issue after SmackDown recently where you were supposed to trade belts because you went from SmackDown to Raw, she went from Raw to SmackDown, and she dropped the belt. Give me some juice on what happened backstage.
All I'll say is the needs a hero sometimes, and some.
All I have to say is the locker room's gonna need a fucking hero.
Fucking bored. Literally, I'm so fucking petrified at this face right here. She's staring at me.
Wait, how's she gonna start? She was wearing a Simpsons shirt. I'm sick of this shit. I just saw Biggie on Up, Up, Down, Down. They are such marks. What happened to people who run wrestling?
He'll be back.
What happened? Okay.
It's just some technicality, but seriously, their shirt is cringe. she's like really. She needs to eat a cheeseburger. Like
she has a child. Come on, bro.
She has no tits. You would think after having a kid, you would think you get titties, but apparently she doesn't have them.
Fucking remove myself from the street. Give me a second. All right, let's get back to that video because it's so fucking cringy, dude. I just want to like blow my brains out every time I fucking hear it. All right, here we go.
Somebody's got to be a hero. I'm not right being that hero.
You're not a hero, you fucking weird ass
real
bitch.
life someone or
I'm the hero. I'm the man.
How does Seth Rollins get
Does that make things
satisfaction
more
by putting his
difficult?
micro
Oh,
penis in her
100%.
ass?
100% more difficult. When you've got two people that are wanting to work together to make magic, then you
Becky,
make
you're trans.
Sometimes when
You're
there's
fucking
hostility
shit.
and you can't trust
You look like a Holocaust
then
survivor.
you never know what's going to happen.
Do you trust Charlotte Flair? Are things difficult
Look at
right
this
now with
hold on.
Charlotte Flair?
Do you
Pause the
see
video.
this Mark? He believes this shit is real. Look at his face. Look,
Okay, before you
is
play
there
this
anything
video.
wrong with you and Charlotte? No, it's a fucking work, and it's a very shitty one. If I'm being real with you.
Oh yeah, not to mention this guy looks like a Sam Cedar had more estrogen in his body. Like, what the fuck is wrong
The
with
Dolphins
this nerd?
should come out to "Wake Me Up" by Wham.
Oh my
Wake
god.
me up. The boys
Because they beat the They beat the Ravens.
Dolphins
Dolphins beat the Ravens. God
Did they
isn't
fucking
real.
really? Wow.
Yes, by 12. God isn't real.
Hold on. Hold on.
Acid Both is a cult
Hold on.
iconic sludge metal band from Louisiana, where I'm from.
Hold
Try
on.
to find the news. I see you love the sludgy shit that Wiggle Wilson. I see there, John.
Okay, I have something here for the fucking Dolphins.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, I fucking muted the chat. Very professional by me. Hold on.
$22-10.
I give
That
you
gets
that.
you gimmicky faggot piece of shit with your overhyped quarterback. I hope just remember that you put a murderer in Canton.
Oh yeah, just pure cheese. I mean, and what else is new? Fucking god. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
This
here's
is
a
not-
49ers song from 1985. Let's listen to it.
Oh yeah, let's go, John.
I don't. What? God. It's fun. Isn't that what the type of shit football used to have to come out to back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day during segregation days. Guys, I know you guys are not seeing this, but I'm standing up right now in depression.
Here's a 49ers rap.
What?
Oh, shit.
Please do not play this. Please do not play
I assume
this.
you've heard this before?
No, I have not.
Lies, you heard it because you're cringe and embarrassing because it's a disgrace to your team.
Hey.
It sounds like a Fat Albert verse.
So is this what happens when Fat Albert decided to be a rapper then? Oh wait, that's what Chris Jericho's singing.
Hold on, shut up. You could tell this from the fucking 80s, dude. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Wait,
You know-
Roger Craig is in this fucking video? What?
You know, it sounds corny, but I kind of like it. It just sounds so stupid. Like it sounds so innocent.
This
I
had a
got, you.
spike.
I got one for you, Destructor.
My Montreal Canadiens theme songs. They're usually they're all garbage, and I don't remember them. They
Here
never
we
had
go.
a cool song. It's usually gay shit.
Oh my god. People ruin everything hates me whenever he shows me bad hip hop, I swear.
Suck China's cock. Take by Winnie the Pooh, cause Canada has no balls.
Oh my god.
I
Oh my
hate the
goodness.
Canadian national anthem.
Oh, Canada.
Why do you think I'm a self-hating Canadian?
Canadians suck.
Chapeltown Rag was released a few weeks ago. Like a week
Yeah.
ago, actually.
Fuck Canada. The only
Anybody
thing-
listen to it yet?
Okay, we're still alive on fucking YouTube. I'm gonna put up a poll here.
Somehow.
Sex Pistols.
I'm gonna listen to this Chapeltown rag.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot Hatebreed. What are your thoughts on Hatebreed? There, people and everything.
Never listened to them.
They're
I heard
cool.
they're okay.
Nah, they're pretty cool. Like they're intense and they get you like hyped for like the gym and shit. They're like misunderstood because you actually read their lyrics. It's actually like actual motivation and positivity on like the crap that comes up now.
Okay, here's a good one from Wiggle. Canada gave us Rush. Fair.
I can understand that, but I don't like Rush because Geddy Lee sounds like a fucking girl.
Oh my!
He's a great bass player though.
Yeah, but his voice ruins the band for me, okay? Like, it's like the same thing with Black Sabbath. Like, Ozzy Osbourne ruins the band. Like, I can see the talent in the band, it's just the vocals ruin it for me completely, and I can't like it.
I got one for Destructor. Here you go.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to come off, guys. You guys have a great night.
You too, buddy. Thanks for joining.
All right, man. No problem.
Are you from that country there, Fat Nick? Because it sounds like it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't want to be an
see you later, Destructor. I'm gonna try to watch a review while I'm trying to sleep.
Peace out, bro.
I wouldn't try that because it's probably gonna make you stay awake. No offense.
Yeah. I mean, I already have. Thanks to my job, going to sleep is literally the biggest chore ever now.
I can feel it.
All right, you guys have a good night.
Peace out.
You too, bro. God bless.
How do you feel about NXT?
To be fair, Canada doesn't really give us much, like, of anything in like for you Americans, like any real music.
Dancing Queen. That's from ABBA, right? Wiggle. Dun, 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 dun. That's from their Swedish band. Ew.
Judas.
Cassius. Oh no. Oh, didn't Tool come from Canada as well?
No, they're American. The only significant bands that came from Canada are like Rush, Neil Young. Canada doesn't really provide like real heavy shit. There's a like I don't most of the Canadian music you heard of is like garbage. Like that's the problem. The only good Canadian bands I like are like Propagandhi and The Agonists, and that's it. And those bands aren't relevant.
Can you admit that like I know you don't like Geddy Lee's voice, but can you admit that the music is good from Rush?
Like the instrument, I see the talent behind the band. I just hate the vocals. It's like Black Sabbath.
Neil Peart is a great fucking drummer, dude.
Facts.
What a legend. Rest in peace.
One of the greatest rock drummers. Period.
I liked what Dave Grohl said about it. He was like, Neil Peart is your favorite drummer's favorite drummer.
Yeah, and he's a drummer himself. That's the ironic thing.
True.
Which ironically, he's actually better as a drummer than a guitar player, which granted I'm not a fan of any of his music, but he's a decent drummer. I'll give Grohl that.
Now, he played guitar in Foo Fighters, correct?
Yeah, he sings and plays guitar in Foo Fighters, but he used to play for drums in like Nirvana and like
the only Foo Fighters song I like is Breakout. And that came out in 1999 because I was playing Lego Rock Band with my cousin and that song came on and I was like, oh shit.
The thing with Foo Fighters, they're like a singles band. Like I like some of their songs that are singles, like big hits, like Everlong, The Pretender, or some shit. You know, like Monkey Ranch and shit like that. Or what was that one?
Band is this?
Foo Fighters.
Oh right, okay.
They're the type of band that it's like, oh yeah, your singles are cool, but the rest of your albums like, I don't do it and do it for me. The only other time
songs are good, but then like when you listen to some of their albums, like people told me to listen to like their songs from the 90s, and I was just like, I personally always thought Red Hot Chili Peppers was better than them. And I was never a big fan of Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think they're overrated as fuck. Like really overrated. Their music is so simple too. It's not complicated and shit, and they're like one of the most popular bands ever.
Well, that's the thing about music is you make it simplistic, people will buy it. Look at the Rolling Stones. The music is simplistic as fuck, and yet they're one of the most popular bands in history.
Also, fuck U2.
Yes, I hate U2, and their singer is a liberal faggot.
He sucks.
He's such a freaking pretentious wanker. He thinks he's hot shit, but it's like, dude, your music's ass. The only time your music's any good is when other bands cover you. Like Disturbed, they cover one of his songs, and it sounds way better than the original.
Now, what song was that?
It was Still Not Looking For You. I think that was the cover.
Oh, and
They call it Ish. Yeah, it was called Ishwolf.
The only song I found what was somewhat decent from U2 was I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For.
Yeah, that's the song Disturbed cover, and it was better
That's
because actually. Beautiful Day's okay. I'll give them that. That's okay. It's hard.
The people in Slovakia are SJW and liberal and progressive, and we don't have a president. Slovakia is pure trash. I'm happy that I don't live in that garbage. Well, that sounds terrible, dude. Jesus.
Let's see. What else I listened to? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I listened to Alter Bridge. Fuck me.
I like Alter Bridge.
Cool band. Let's see. Oh, fuck. I forgot.
My fucking sister got me into this one band called 1,000 Foot Crutch, and I actually like them. I think they're pretty good.
Heard of them? They sound like generic wrestling music to me, and I'm like, I just can't. Now it's admittedly better than Skillet because at least it doesn't make me want to think Mountain Dew and Call of Duty. But I'm like, you're just a cringy Christian band. No, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was talking to a buddy, and he was like, "What do you like Queensryche better?" And I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" It's not even comparable. At least with Queensryche, the music is actually good. It's like there's a lot of technical shit going on.
If I wanted to listen to a Christian band, listen to August Burns Red.
Actually, Tony Khan manages the Jaguars, not the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Also, Clark, I agree. Fuck Guns N' Roses.
They have one good album and that's it, and like a couple
Appetite for Destruction is their best. That's it.
Yeah. After that, they have some good songs after that, but that's about it.
The only other song I like is like November Rain, and even then, that song is just not that great.
Like there's some songs from like the Illusion 1 and 2 albums that are like, okay, I can listen to this, but like I never go in and listen to them. Like it's Guns N' Roses. I don't give a shit about them. Let's see, Faith No More. Faith No More, I agree, is way better than Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I also agree with the Soundgarden one as well.
I can't judge because I don't like grunge, so I have a bias against grunge.
I think they're actually pretty decent. My dad got me into them. I think they're better than Nirvana.
Okay, they're better than their average grunge band. Like they have like a decent album. Like what was it? Fucking.
They're better than 3 Days Grace.
Well, 3 Days Grace isn't music, and it's gay shit, and it's one of the worst garbage ever.
It's fucking terrible.
They're one of my least favorite bands, period. And that's another shitpole band comes from my country, so fuck you.
Faith No More. Yeah, Faith No More is fucking popular. I still peep. Damn, they formed in 79. Damn, they're fucking old.
They didn't really get relevance until like Mike Patton came into the band in the late 80s, and they had that one-hit wonder rap rock song Epic, which is cheesy but awesome.
It's a good song. It's their best song. Yeah, and I like okay, my favorite song from Guns N' Roses is Sweet Child O' Mine. Okay, that's like everybody's favorite song. But again, that's the only song I really liked from them. They're not like a Metallica or a Megadeth where I'll go and be like, I love all their songs. Like I can't do that.
Nope.
Because I don't like. Well, I think fucking what the fuck is this? Axl Rose's voice is terrible.
Let's see.
I've never liked it.
I mean, if I want a better mainstream popular band, listen to System of a Down. That's way better than Guns N' Roses ever will be.
Are they still? Oh, excuse me. Are they still making music?
They haven't made like the last thing they did was make like 2 songs, but that was for like a side one-off thing, sadly. But they're probably never gonna make another album again. So it's like we're gonna have the System of a Down memes replace those Tool memes before we release Fear Inoculum, which sucks.
Do you like Fear Inoculum? I thought it was a good album.
Good but disappointing. It's like Sonic Mania.
Also,
when you like for Fear Inoculum, you have an album that's been like over 13 years in the making. It's been overhyped to death by fans, where it's like, oh, the next 2 album, it's gonna be fantastic, the shit like that. It's become an internet meme. It was like, what's make me when the next 2 album comes out, and it shows like a skeleton. It's like that type of shit, and then it comes out, it's like, yeah, it's solid, but it's like
it's not. Like I've seen people say it's better than Latterus, which is just
bullshit.
It's not.
It's better than, like, say, Enema, but it's, like, their second worst album. And also, one of the biggest problems with the album, it's way too clean. Like, I know Tool has a polished sound, obviously. 10,000 Days shows it. But
does it just not sound real? Is that what you're trying to say?
Not necessarily. It just sounds way too polished.
I always liked the griminess of some albums. Like
too clean.
Like with the Megadeth album, like Peace Sells. I love how that sounds. I love it.
Rise Against.
Great
band.
I've never heard of them.
They're a punk rock band, and also they've had like that one song in S-Fair 2007, which is amazing.
I
It's
lost
also-
interest in Tool because of how long it took for them to make
That's-
Fear and
It's just
okay.
Fear Factory is better than all those other bands you mentioned, including Tool. I will stand by that. Fuck you, Tool fans, you bunch of pretentious
Red
hipster
Hot
snobs.
Chili Peppers suck.
They're okay. Like I do
I've
like.
never listened to Swans before.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
I don't. I mean, you said they were better. I don't know if they were. I don't know if that's a band. I don't know.
I have no idea what Swans. I didn't say they're better. All I said was Fear Factory is better than all those bands that Wiggle just named.
Okay, so here's Swans. Okay, their main guitar player looks like James Hetfield for some reason.
What the fuck is a Swans? Look, I gotta look this up too. They're an experimental band. Oh boy.
Hooray!
Okay, they're doing industrial shit. Sounds some weird shit. And he'll be back. Lol. Yes, Tool has a freaking Snobs fan. I don't know what No Fun at All is. The only punk music I listen to is mostly American. The only not-American punk band I listen to is like The Clash, Sex Pistols, and The Exploit, and that's it.
I've heard of Sex Pistols. You know what is another overrated band? The Misfits.
I agree. They are just they're to me they're more a brand for emos.
They're only known for fucking They're only known for shirts.
Yeah, their logo.
Almost like Nirvana in a way.
Yeah, the Misfits.
I don't think it's as bad though, like because I think people actually know. I don't know any fucking Misfits songs. Like I know that one Sex Pistols song called "Anarchy in UK." Was that by Sex Pistols?
Yeah, and also you may have heard "God Save the Queen" and shit like that.
I mean, Megadeth covered that on fucking So Far So Good So What. Actually, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't great for that album.
The only other song that the Megadeth covered from the Sex Pistols is "Problems."
Wasn't that on
There's a beast. There was a beast out in Euthanasia. The song's like it sounds like swaggerish and it's like cool and shit.
Good cover.
The originals are better though.
Yeah. Thoughts on the remasters, like the 2004 remixing of the albums, like from Megadeth?
Garbage. Well, for the most part, fucking Killing's My Business and Peace Sells sound fine, and some So Far So Good So What, except for that stupid like trumpet shit in the beginning of like Into the Lands of Hell. But for the most part,
that fucking song.
But for the most part, the remasters are inferior garbage. I'm looking at you, Rust in Peace. I don't know what the remasters. Well, I don't know what Dave was thinking, but then Dave made his vocals sound like he's SpongeBob SquarePants, and the shit just doesn't sound natural. It sounds unnatural.
You listen to Tornado of Souls. He sounds like SpongeBob.
The 2004 remaster album sounds like SpongeBob all the time. Tornado Souls is like the closest from like the original, but even then it wasn't that bad. It was only like really like one part or something. But like the whole album's like, did SpongeBob just decided to be in a metal band? Like I guess
I'll be real. I thought the remastered version of Five Magics was better.
It's just everything just sounds way too unnatural for my taste. Like that's why I don't go and listen to Megadeth on Spotify unless it's like some of their later albums, like Endgame. I always go with the original versions on YouTube because
Endgame sounds fucking really good. That's a great album. Like for any later Megadeth fans, listen to Endgame. That's a great album.
It's their best.
It's their best album from the 2000s.
Oh yeah, Rancid. Well, that's American. I just found this band recently called Gamma Bomb. They're like a thrash metal band from Ireland.
I know who that is.
Of course. If thrash metal, you're gonna love it.
Gamma Bomb. I've heard of Gamma Bomb. I've heard of fucking Gamma Bomb. Now, are they recent thrash?
Yeah, they seem to be recent thrash. I looked through the discography, like they're 2000s and now. I literally just found them by accident on Spotify.
Have you heard of Nuclear Assault?
Heard of them, can't say I listened to them.
I think they're okay.
Let's see.
Of course, the vinyl you got for So Far So Good So What would be the fucking remastered vinyl. Fuck that.
That's gay.
That is gay.
Well, all the 2004 remasters are gay, but that's
if it's okay with you, we're probably gonna head out around 1 a.m. Is it 1 a.m. where you are?
No, it's 12:52.
Okay, so when it hits 1 a.m., we're gonna head the fuck out because I want to get some fucking sleep tonight.
I gotta listen to Load one more time and do some research on some songs, and I gotta review that tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be looking forward to that. And then after that,
I'm trying to go through my playlist here and see if there's any bands you know. Let's see.
There's this band called Core. It sounds Swedish as fuck, but they're like melodic death metal meets like freaking like progressive metal, and I feel like it sounds really cool and shit. I found it by accident.
What are your guys' option on the remix version of Symphony of Destruction, the one on SmackDown versus Raw 2006? I thought it sounded all right. I like the original recording of Countdown to Extinction. That whole album, it was better original. The remastered remixing of 2004, it wasn't great. I think the only album that didn't need to be remastered was Euthanasia.
Really. And Rust in Peace.
And Rust in Peace. That's really it.
So far, so good. So what I can understand, and Killing's my business, and maybe Peace Sells, but even then that sounds fine. But
I would keep Peace Sells the way it sounds, because personally, I thought Peace Sells sounded better than So Far So Good So What. It sounded like they took a step back in production value for that album.
Because drugs.
Yeah,
because they're spending money on drugs, and yeah.
Fucking Chris Poland would pawn their fucking equipment, and Dave would have to go back and be like, "Nah, this is all my shit. I need it back." Every fucking day, dude.
Yeah.
Do you two collect vinyls? No, I used to collect discs. I had all the Megadeth albums, and I had the first 6 Metallica albums. So Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, Injustice for All, the Black Album, and
Load.
I had all those albums, and I had let's see, any other bands I had.
I never owned a vinyl in my life.
I had Disturbed's Indestructible. I had Meteora by Linkin Park. I had 3 fucking Bullet for My Valentine albums. So their first album, which is The Poison, right?
Yeah.
The Poison, Scream, Aim, and Fire, and Venom.
Oh,
I had.
The only like physical CD I have that I owned is like Tool's 10,000 Days, like a CD from that. It's like, and also I got this because my old math teacher from my school, like the last school I went to before I went to my current school and graduated from, he gave it like to me because I was getting into Tool and shit. And he's like, "Here, have it." It's like, cool.
Wow. I've never had a fucking teacher give me a fucking present. They were always like, "Get the fuck out of my classroom, you fucking asshole."
He was a chill dude, actually. That's a funny thing. He was a chill dude and shit, but still, yeah, he gave me like Tool's 10,000 Days.
Now, are you out of school?
Yeah, I just graduated. Thank God.
Wow. Should you get held back or something?
I failed 2 grades, but to be fair, I had a reason why.
I understand. I flopped in middle school, like my first year of middle school. I was surprised I didn't get held back. For in my area, they wouldn't hold you back. They would just put you in lower level classes.
Yeah, that's whatever. School doesn't mean shit anyway. I don't know. Fuck. It's just, I don't know. I'm just trying to find more shit to listen to when I can. I don't know. I just find the most random shit. Like, really, it can be like death metal. I don't know. I'll be getting to that. I'll probably once I finally catch up on everything, like the Sworn Enemies and like.
Have you listened to Behemoth?
No, and I'm probably not interested because it sounds kind of black metal-ish, and I don't like black metal because I think it's gay.
Yeah, I like death metal more. Like, I've listened to Chelsea Grin, fucking Whitechapel.
Well, that's deathcore, but I guess
Suicide Silence.
That's all deathcore bands, but
their singer has a fucking lisp.
The only death metal I've listened to is like, well, or at least close to death metal, is like melodic death metal shit. Like, I've listened to some In Flames, Scar Cemetery, a bit of Arch Enemy, and like that bloodcore band there I mentioned.
Fact.
So, yeah, black metal's gay.
Black metal sucks. I'd rather listen to fucking glam metal.
They're about the same for me. Actually, I'd probably listen to black metal because I can probably find decent black metal somewhere.
Actually,
and like,
I'd rather listen to fucking hair metal, like fucking what's that one band called? I forgot.
I hate all hair metal. Like hair metal is the worst subgenre of metal. I really like new metal because at least new metal gave us System of a Down and
At least
Slipknot.
new metal gave us relevant bands like System of a Down and fucking Linkin Park. Like those are two like relevant bands I could think of. And
Slipknot,
Slipknot,
Corn,
I love
Mudvayne.
Korn. You like Korn?
They're okay. I don't really care for them.
Their old shit's good, but their new stuff is like dog shit. Don't listen to it.
You ever heard of this band called Prototype?
Yes.
Yes, finally, someone who knows an underrated gem. Yes, they're fantastic. Like their 2006 album, like Contour, I think it's called. It's one of my favorite albums ever. Like I fucking love it. The production, the musicianship. It's like, see, this is the type of shit I love. Thrash and prog mixed together. This is goated.
Wow. And they're not really too popular on Spotify. Are they like an underground band?
They're super underground. They haven't. The only song they have that's decent popularity is that song "The Way It Ends," but it was only because it was on Guitar Hero.
Which song was that?
Yeah, "The Way It Ends." That's a song.
The Way It Ends. Okay.
It has like I think over 1 million streams. I think on Slipknot, or at least I'm fucking the Slipknot Spotify, or at least a couple 100,000 K. I know on YouTube at least it has over 1 million views.
Wow.
It's like the only recognizable song, sadly.
Shit. Yeah, I got you. All right, everybody. It's time to fucking end the stream.
Oh, it doesn't have 1 million views on YouTube? Gay. Well, at least it has 600K.
My eyes hurt. We all got shit to do. It's fucking 1 a.m. Thanks to everybody who showed up. Thanks for DST and Destructor for coming in here. And I'll see everybody. Oh, wait, one more thing. Fuck Becky Lynch.
Fuck Becky Lynch. Hope she blocked me too.
Stupid bitch. Peace out.
Cunt.